Bonjour, Etisane, Ekabo, Nakam. Now, those are just a few of the words that I have learned throughout my almost 2 years spent living, traveling and working in beautiful West Africa. I loved it so much that after my first 8 months, I decided to go to the UK where I was born and raised for a little bit, and then I decided to come back again. So I'm taking you through the journey of all of the beauty that I've got to experience and more. For the second time around, it wasn't so planned. I did go for some work reasons, but I didn't think that my 8 weeks would turn into another 6+ months. So I'm really dig deeper into the beautiful places I went to, why you should go, and why you might be able to go with me one day. Hey, so I'll be very honest with you. This second part, shall I call it, was not planned to a T. But I had my eyes on Togo. So Togo is right next door to Ghana, which I know quite well. I actually connected with someone working in tourism here and really wanted to check it out. I just thought it was so amazing that somewhere so close to Ghana holds so much beauty, history, and I guess I really wanted to continue practicing French, to learn to speak a little bit more French. So I flew straight over to Togo from London after a very short 7-week stay. As soon as I arrived here, I immediately felt the love. Even with the small French that I knew, I felt the love of the locals. I love the surroundings. You could take bike, or as we call it in Nigeria, Okada, pretty much everywhere. And I remember as soon as I got to Togo, I was tagging it online like, I'm in Lomé, I'm in Lomé. And people were asking me, where is that? With the same fingers to type on Google, where is Lomé? It is literally sat right in between Ghana and Benin. And honestly, you'll find the most beautiful people, beaches, food, culture, history, and more. It was really fun also exploring this place as a solo traveler as well. I immediately felt so safe. And I guess my experience with all the other amazing countries that I went to came into play here in Togo. I 100% recommend coming here. This was also a really exciting time for me to explore road trips. Now, coming to Togo was also a really exciting time for me to delve into the world of African road trips. Now, I did my first West African road trip from one country to another when I went from Gambia to Senegal. So I was pretty much used to it by then, and I really wanted to just experience what it would be like going from one place to another in the matter of only a couple of hours. So I went from Togo to Benin, which was so smooth, literally right next door, same language, same currency, but obviously very different scenes. Now, Benin is so beautiful. I spent time in 2 cities, Cotonou and Ouidah, where for the first time in my life, I held a snake. I guess 2020 was a bit of a weird year, so holding a snake, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Again, exploring so much more of the beauty, practicing more of my French, and I guess really showing more of Francophone Africa to the world. The amount of DMs and messages that I got from people. How did you find this person to take you here and there and whatever? And honestly, it's just about meeting people and I guess building a sense of trust. So one thing that I don't play about is ensuring that I have a good driver. Speaking to people that I may have met in former countries. So when I'm in Benin, speaking to my Togo people about Benin, who can you connect me to in Benin? And the same goes the other way around. People are so friendly, really willing and open to connect with you as well. So that is definitely another must visit, Benin, which of course is right next door to Nigeria. So of course I had to step home for a little bit, And to be honest with you, I would say in most of my travels, Lagos, Nigeria has been my base for a variety of different reasons, but it's just convenient for me to navigate. So I like to use Lagos as my base, and then from there go to my neighboring countries, whether it's Ghana, Togo, Benin, or the newest country I went to, which is country number 41, Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan, Ivory Coast, the place that made Acheke. That's right, Acheke was made in Ivory Coast. And it is one of my favorite meals that I am always posting about, that I got to have in the place that made it. Now, that's not all that Ivory Coast has to offer. Oh my goodness, it is one of the most cleanest, sweetest cities ever. Honestly, I'm so happy I went there. It was on my bucket list for reasons that I didn't specifically know why, but I went to find out. Now, I'll be very honest with you. In the world of traveling, especially through my social media, I like to express and show the good, the bad, and the ugly. So to get to Abidjan, I traveled by road from Ghana, and that was the worst road trip I have ever been on. I'll be very honest with you. It wasn't safe. My passport was seized for a few minutes. So a lot of prayer and gospel music kept me through it. If you want specific advice on road trips, I'll put all my details in the description below. But that's just one thing that I would strongly advise against: traveling by road from Ghana to Ivory Coast. Just take a plane. So I have amazing news. At the end of 2020, I decided to launch a travel and tours platform called Ajala Travels Tours. Now, this wasn't something that was originally in the pipeline. It was actually through the amazing people that I got to connect with, and, you know, hadn't even met in person yet, that said, Hannah, you have experienced so much beauty. Why don't you take people with you? And then I had a light bulb moment. Why not? So I'm really, really happy to announce that you will see me host trips in several of the countries that I've spoken about and explored. With Ajala Travels Tours, you get to see so much of the beauty with me. I will look after you. I have the connections to the best drivers, tourism advisors, nightclubs, restaurants, hotels, villas, resorts, whatever you want. I have it. I've explored it. I've lived it. I've seen it. I've connected with incredible people here. And I want to take you on that experience with me. So all you need to do is follow Ajala Travels Tours right here. Connect with us. Email us. We're promoting amazing trips that we'll be taking very, very regularly across the continent. I want to show you more of the beauty. I want to show you why I left, you know, the comfort and privilege of the UK to spend more time here. So come and join me, and thank you so much for watching.